There's one more thing to do. It's time to say a Cartoonito goodnight. Good night. The stars are shining, the moon is bright. Close the curtains and switch on the light. Time for a story. Get a book, find a friend and take a look. Good night, oh good night. It's been a great day. Now we know it's time to say good night, oh good night. Cartoonito, good night. Good night.
Ooh, time to get sleepy with Cartoonito.
The following is a paid presentation for Anthony Robbins' Get the Edge by Guthrie Ranker.
Everyone deserves to choose how they feel, to experience the love, the joy, the happiness, the passion.
For 25 years, this one man, Anthony Robbins, has studied the patterns of some of the most successful people in the world. He is now one of the foremost authorities on personal transformation. What is it that has drawn over 3 million people to Tony's work? Why do thousands attend seminars in packed arenas in over 80 nations to experience the rock concert-like atmosphere of a Tony Robbins event? The answer is The Edge. Cutting-edge tools and strategies that could take your life to the next level.
How many want to go for it? Say aye.
Tony Robbins is a life coach to some of the greatest achievers in the world, like 26-time Grammy Award winner Quincy Jones.
Tony Robbins is a man that knows how to get you to help you help yourself.
Tony's strategies inspired Aaron Brockovich, whose life story became a Hollywood movie.
My gut and my heart, everything is attracted to his philosophies. And he's so much a people person. And he's been there, he's done that, he can speak from experience. He helped me believe in myself.
Now you can have Tony Robbins as your coach in a life-changing system called Get the Edge, designed to improve the quality of every area of your life in only 7 days.
When I started listening to Tony, I started really working hard to be number one because I wanted to be the best. And Tony gave me the skills and the techniques to get there.
Because of Tony, it's amazing to me that an area of my life that's been such shame could ever become an example and an encouragement for anybody else.
He's excited. He's passionate. Those are all the things, I mean, it's like, pow!
How's that feel?
Tony Robbins is a leader called upon by leaders. He has met, coached, or consulted with world statesmen like U.S. President Bill Clinton, Nelson Mandela, and Mikhail Gorbachev, and top CEOs. He's lectured at the Harvard Business School and was recently named among the top 50 business intellectuals in the world.
When I had a seminar where I brought in all my Paul Mitchell distributors throughout the whole world, and I wanted them to get a special edge on themselves, I called Tony Robbins.
Tony Robbins has been a peak performance strategist to the U.S. Army and Marines, to professional athletes like Andre Agassi and Jeff Andretti, and to championship teams like America Cubed and the LA Kings, including team member Wayne Gretzky. Tony Robbins also influenced one of the youngest ER directors in California, Dr. Mark Taub.
Remember the power of a minute. In 1 minute, somebody can die or somebody can live. You know that here. You live by the power of a minute here.
Using Tony's systems, Dr. Taub worked with his staff to reduce the average emergency room wait time to 19 minutes, less than half the national average of 47 minutes.
Tony Robbins helped us do what we probably could have done, but in about 1/10 of the time.
Tony's work is also reaching the lives of students, with programs established in over 2,000 schools.
Their grades have improved, their behavior has improved, and if it can happen with these kids, it could happen anywhere.
You guys have been awesome. Give yourselves a hand, first of all. Nice job.
Tony Robbins is the author of 4 national best-selling books and has sold over 1 million programs of Personal Power, one of the best-selling personal achievement programs of all time. He is a regular guest on Larry King Live and is a cultural icon, even starring as himself in a major motion picture.
I have seen Tony mature on tape. Like, I have matured and he has helped me mature. I have seen his growth. Tony Robbins is a classic. He would change your life like he changed mine.
Now get set to get the edge in your life with Tony Robbins' outstanding system to help improve the quality of every area of your life. In your emotions, your physical body, your relationships, your finances, and managing your time. It's Tony Robbins' easiest, most amazing system ever to help you reach your dreams and make your life better. Designed to give you results in only 7 days. In a moment, television star Lisa Gibbons takes us inside the world of Tony Robbins. Up close and personal like you've never seen before. Lisa hosted Tony's last show from his private Namali resort in Fiji. Today she interviews Tony near Venice, California, where 25 years ago his career began. Now it's your turn to get the edge. 7 days to help transform your life. Coming up next.
Hi, I'm Lisa Gibbons. About 10 years ago, when I first heard about Tony Robbins and listened to his Personal Power program, I found a way to change my life and do it faster than I ever thought possible. And I gotta tell you, it helped me run my business more effectively. I really learned to connect with my family. And on television and radio, I found greater emotional power. Now, you may think you know Tony Robbins. He's the big guy. You see him on TV, the one with the teeth. But you didn't see him 25 years ago when he was an overweight guy in a tiny little apartment not too far from here. In fact, I'm willing to gamble you don't know what he's really about. That's why I wanted to take Tony back here to Venice, California, where his journey began. So stick with me, because the next few minutes can powerfully change your life forever.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you, Tony.
Hi, how are you? What do you do, man?
I'm an actor.
I'm into music and stuff.
Cool, it's really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Good luck to you.
To me, it was great to come back here to Venice Beach with you, because you were this kid who probably never envisioned that you'd be able to help world leaders and all the countless millions of people that you've influenced.
I was only able to do that because I could help myself first. And part of what Get the Edge is about is finding out what's going to really drive you, not motivate you, because motivation doesn't last, but what is it inside of you that you're hungry for? I mean, you're going to change, you know? As years go by, your body's going to change. Relationships are going to change. Your career is going to change. Change is automatic. Progress is not.
Yeah.
And if you're going to be fulfilled, if you're going to have a blast in your life, then you've got to have a plan. You got to know what you want. You got to know a plan how to make it happen. And you got to take a little bit of action each day. And I've spent the last 24 years of my life now studying people who have been the most successful, the most happy, the most fulfilled, and seeing what they do different than the people that are most frustrated. And I try to put it into a system that really works for people, and it's fun.
Who could imagine that a small-town boy from Ohio would grow up to be one of the most famous rock stars in the world? Founding member of 98 Degrees, Jeff Timmons had dreams, and he used Tony Robbins' tapes to help achieve them.
The biggest thing about Tony is he says, write down goals that you don't even think you can really achieve. You know, and I wrote down things like, you know, get a committed group, find a good manager, get a record deal, have a top 10 single, have gold, platinum records, have a Grammy nomination. I even wrote have an Oscar nomination. In 5 years, we achieved everything.
It's Tony Robbins' teachings about life, family, and relationships that now excite him about the future.
I'm now revisiting Tony's philosophies again in this new phase of my life, the phase in which I want to have more of a balanced lifestyle, you know, have a great career, but also a great family life. And what Tony does best is he keeps you on that path by providing a good, organized guideline for you to follow. And, you know, we've achieved everything we wanted to.
Quincy Jones is one of the most famous music producers in the world, working with the best in jazz, rock, and hip-hop. Quincy doesn't give endorsements, but his belief that Tony Robbins inspires change led him to make an exception for Tony's tapes.
When Tony talks about get the edge, he's putting out something out there for you that will inspire you to put action behind it and get it done in such a way that it makes you get off of your whatever, the rusty dusty, and go out and do something about it.
Most people in life don't do things because they focus on the risk. If they focused on the reward, they would do it. Like, oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if this happens? That's cool. What if this happens? If you focus on what you want, you tend to move towards it. If you focus on what you don't want, you tend to move towards it, or you don't take action at all.
10 years ago, I hear about Tony Robbins. I order, from an infomercial, I order the tapes. So I do personal power. I found it very valuable. Now you've got Get the Edge. Instead of 30 days, it's 7 days. How come?
I guess a couple things. People would say, yeah, Tony Robbins is sincere, and yeah, obviously he's helped all these people, but I don't know if I really need to do this. Or they'd say things like, I don't have the time. And I think, you don't have 30 days to change your life? But after thinking about it, I thought, why fight it? All change happens in a minute. Your life changes in a moment. Something triggers you and you finally make a decision and it all shifts. You say, I do, or it's over, or let's begin, or I quit. And so I thought in 1 week we can make those changes and we could hit every area of your life and you get so much momentum. Because once you have momentum, it's easy to take action.
But let's talk about what people will be doing each day. Like people are watching saying, okay, well, what is it? I'm on day 2. What am I going to do?
Well, the first thing you're going to do when you first get this is figure out where you're starting. So what we do in Get the Edge is we take each area of your life. We take your body, take your emotions, your relationships, your finances, your career, and we say, okay, where are you really right now? Where do you really want to be? If your career is going great, very often you don't have time for your kids, and you feel bad about it. You're doing a great job with your kids, very often you aren't taking care of your body. If your body's great, sometimes you don't have time for your spouse. And so everything I do has been based upon studying people who have produced enormous results. So every part of Getting the Edge is giving you somebody's edge who's already done it. So you're not just getting inspired, you're not just focusing on your life, but you're doing a new thing each day, and you can judge, you can see the result right away. And when you do that, you'll do it again and again and again, and people start saying, what happened to you?
Artemis Limpert was a compulsive overeater, especially under stress. At age 39, major changes in her life led to a 30-pound weight gain. That's when she used Tony Robbins' strategies to help gain physical mastery.
Through Tony and Get the Edge, I knew what I was looking for. I knew what I needed to ask. I knew how to support myself, and now I was ready to do it. People ask me, like, what did you eat? Like, that's the secret. What about this, and what about that, and how did you work out, and what about this exercise? And, but the more important question that people want to know is, how did you stay with it? That's mindset. That came from Tony.
Esteem for yourself comes from doing things that are incredibly difficult and overcoming it. That's the only way you feel good about yourself. You don't feel good about yourself by achieving, you feel good about yourself by overcoming huge odds. That's when you have inner pride.
Hello, this is Erin.
Erin Brockovich was a young woman with no money, 2 children, and without any legal training. Through grit and persistence, she fought against a corporate giant and helped a small town win a $333 million class action settlement, the largest in U.S. history. She found her strength listening to Tony Robbins.
And throughout my life, I've learned that there is power in people. But all of us, on many occasions, turn to somebody else to help us realize tomorrow's going to be a better day. And I can't tell you how many times I've turned to Tony Robbins. And his words, his inspiration, and the difference that they have made for me has been incredible.
When you talk about things, it's a dream. When you envision it, you get excited. When you plan for it, it's possible. But when you do it, when you schedule it and you do it, it's real.
Tony doesn't even realize it, but he's been my business partner for the last 12 years.
A millionaire by age 25, entrepreneur Scott Painter is a business visionary. Founder of CarsDirect.com, he is now chairman of Build to Order Incorporated, making custom cars for the future. He credits Tony Robbins for accelerating his career.
And if you want to take a speed course on how to get ahead in life and how to learn faster and how to get those insights and those learnings and those techniques down quicker, then Tony's a great solution.
I bought a new house when I had no money in savings, and I managed to get a dream job making a 25% more per year. I also influenced my husband.
I think I'm on the pace this year to earn about $200,000. But I think the most important thing is that our family is really happy.
Learn how to help get the body, the relationships, the finances you desire. Get the edge and the life you want in only 7 days. Here's how it works. Each day, you'll listen to 1 CD or tape with Tony Robbins as your coach. Beginning with day 1, you'll learn Tony's most vital secrets to gaining an extraordinary quality of life. By day 2, you'll feel stronger, more confident, and be getting results.
And within 2 minutes of the tape, you're going, I can use that.
Next, learn Tony's strategies for successful relationships. Learn how to find the love of your life and create lasting passion. Then, how to help increase your energy and help regain balance in your life.
Within day 3, day 4, my life started to change.
And you'll learn how to help master your emotions and feel more joy and happiness. And how to help make smart investment decisions to become wealthy and financially free.
Tony has like a cafeteria of things to offer us. You just pick at this time in my life, this is what I need today.
Get the Edge also offers a brand new way to understand yourself and make changes.
What we did uniquely in this program was we created a personality profile. It's phenomenally accurate, takes 10 minutes online, and you get a 30-page report back that shows you these are your behavioral tendencies. This is what you do when you're excited, this is what you do when you're stressed. So now that when you go through Get the Edge, you can say, okay, this is how I can apply this to my life.
The confidential personal profile is included with Get the Edge as an extra bonus. And there's more. This Tony Robbins Get the Edge video reveals how you can get the edge of physical power with an exercise strategy that promotes a healthier, stronger looking body and higher energy levels. You'll also get a Get the Edge journal with unique goal-setting strategies to keep you focused and on track. Get set to get the edge in your life with Tony Robbins' incredible system to help improve the quality of every area of your life, in your finances, your emotions, your relationships, and your physical body. It's Tony Robbins' easiest, most amazing system ever to help transform your life in only 7 days. Get the Edge includes 10 time-coded CDs so you can instantly access your favorite sessions, the confidential 30-page personal profile, the Get the Edge video, and personal goal-setting journal for just 4 easy payments of only $29.90 or 1 payment of $119.60. And you have no risk because you can use the entire program. And if not convinced by your results, send it back for a complete refund. This 30-day money-back guarantee is backed by trusted Guthy-Ranker with a 15-year track record of customer satisfaction. But wait, it gets even better. When you order now, we'll also include this classic edition of Personal Power, one of the best-selling personal achievement systems of all time. You'll learn how to help end habits like smoking and overeating, eliminate procrastination, and create more time with your family. And there's even more. Act now and get a free issue of Power Talk, the acclaimed audio magazine. Each issue features an updated personal coaching session from Tony Robbins and fascinating interviews between Tony and top experts like Dr. Stephen Covey, Dr. Barbara DeAngelis, Dr. Deepak Chopra, and Dr. John Gray. As a Power Talk Club member, you'll conveniently receive 2 new issues of Power Talk each month for only $24.90. That's nearly 40% off the non-club price, a service you can easily cancel anytime. So what are you waiting for? Change can happen in a moment, and now's your chance to get the edge and make it happen. Start living the life you've dreamed about. Get the Edge. Call now.
Hey, great. How you doing? Nice to meet you.
You grew up around here, right?
Yeah, literally down this walk is where I started my career in this little apartment over here.
I heard your story, okay? You went from a 1-bedroom apartment, no job,
yeah.
You said you were overweight,
yeah.
And then boom, you had all the success.
What really happened for me is I got, honestly, I think angry enough, and I had to break out. I decided to snap myself out of it physically. I came down here and went on a run on this beach, and then I wrote down everything in my life I would no longer settle for, and everything I was committed to changing. And then things just began to grow, just grew and grew and grew over a couple decades. It's really nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
But what I really believe Get the Edge is about was saying, hey, don't settle. You know, that stuff you once believed was possible is possible, not by just being positive, but by really getting yourself in a place where you get yourself to take action every day, just a little bit every day until you get momentum. And Get the Edge is giving people that edge because it's giving somebody there right there with you every day to say, here's what we're going to do today.
Get the Edge could work for anyone, even if you're skeptical. Last year, we assembled a focus group of 15 total strangers to watch one of Tony Robbins' previous infomercials. Tony and Lisa sat behind a one-way mirror and listened to individuals express their candid reactions to the show and describe how they felt about making changes in their own lives.
I like the guy.
He's the most sort of like down to earth.
And he's believable.
And without a doubt, what he's doing is good.
But I don't think I was convinced enough in what he is attempting to do through the tapes would help me or anybody else.
The place where I'm at right now, I don't need help.
You know, as you and I found, you sit behind that focus group and they say, yeah, Tony Robbins, he's a really good guy, and yeah, he's helped a lot of people, but, you know, I don't really need this. My life is fine, or I don't need somebody else to do it for me. And you and I both know this is not about doing it for you. I mean, somebody like a Quincy Jones doesn't mean to do it for him, or a peak performance athlete, or a businessman, but they all want the edge. They all know the edge in life comes from someone knowing a couple of things, and if they show you how to do it really quick, you can take it and all of a sudden save yourself a year or 2 years or 5 years or a lot of pain, or all of a sudden you got the energy you want again, or you get the connection with your kids that you want, or you're able to start that business and make it go. It was neat going in and talking to those people afterwards, because you saw that, you know, when you and I walked in the room, their state changed pretty radically and said, oh, you look somewhat surprised. Several of those people, he said, you can be paid for this day or you can take the tapes. And by the time we're done talking to them, they said, oh, you know, I think I'll try this.
When I attended the focus group with Tony Robbins, I had to be the biggest skeptic of all the people that were there.
Despite his skepticism, Los Angeles attorney Bruce Sackett decided to listen to Tony Robbins' Get the Edge and put the 7-day program to the test. A month later, he and his wife Joyce met with Tony and shared their story.
We've just made tremendous changes in our dietary eating habits, and we'll continue to do that. As far as I'm concerned, I'm sure Joyce feels the same way the rest of our lives.
Well, what's happened to this man? What did you think when he came back from this place? He was real skeptical initially.
I thought to myself, oh, what am I going to live with now? 37 years. I have no fear of staying on this program. I have high blood pressure. It used to be 160 over 100, and the doctor just took it. It was 117 over 60. I mean, I'm almost 60. My daughter said, I don't know what took over, but the two of you are like different people.
Back when I was maybe 17, 18 years old, I got into a really bad scene with partying, with doing drugs, just not a good thing.
When I looked at Courtney, I wondered where my little girl went. My little girl with the happy smile. As a parent, I felt powerless.
You know, it was killing my mother, it was killing my family, it was killing me. You know, Tony got me up, he got me out, he got me trying to do things in the world again.
I believe that if Courtney had not listened to those tapes and listened to the words that Tony Robbins teaches, there's a good possibility that she would not be with us.
I went back to school. I'm making straight A's now. I've joined a gym, and I have a circle of friends that we don't do drugs. I'm 21 now, and this has been the best year of my life.
I think most people in life are settling for a life that's so far less than they deserve. In their relationship, in their finances, in their career, with their kids, and settling will never make you happy. Getting yourself to take action, that's what this whole thing is about. You get yourself to take action, you can make anything happen, because you'll do the next action and the next one. But if you sit around and think about it, or say, I don't really need it, don't do it because you need it. Do it because you want more. Right. That's what Get the Edge is really about.
You know, in the last couple of years, my life has just dramatically changed for the better. You know, and that's what Get the Edge does for you. It gives you the ability to really discover what that is for you. And once you know that, you know, your life is amazing, and then you just grab it and you just go full throttle, and life is never the same. It really isn't.
It was so easy, you know. I had everything already inside me. I just needed someone to kind of assist me and help me bring it out, and immediately I started working and doing what I wanted to do.
It was instantaneous. I mean, it was instantaneous for both of us. It was within a couple of days. We were looking at things differently. We were feeling differently. We were behaving differently.
We have a business that sales increase now 400% per month. I got married to a great person that I was dating at the time, and I'm closing on my first house now.
You never once tell us what we're supposed to believe, ever. You always tell us or ask us to look within ourselves to find out what it is we want, and you just offer the tools to make it happen.
We've taken your technology into our company. We work with our people. We've had 3 people stop smoking. We've had 2 people that, you know, had a drinking problem that have committed to stop drinking. So it's been quite amazing and remarkable what we've seen in a short period of time.
It's like magic. People don't believe it could happen, but a lot of times it's just taking the time to do them and knowing inside that you could do everything that you want, discovering that unlimited power that we have inside. My life totally changed because of you, Tony.
Well, it's because of you. You know, I helped. Maybe what I did was I was a good rudder, you're the ship, and I got you to the water where you remember who you are. Because we all get in that fog where we forget who we are, what we're about, we get overwhelmed. I mean, you know, I've been there plenty of times in my life. So, but we're not going to remember most of our lives, I think, in the end. But we will remember certain moments.
Call now and order Get the Edge and help improve the quality of every area of your life. You'll receive 10 time-coded CDs you listen to over 7 days, plus this confidential personality profile, the Get the Edge video, which reveals how you can get the edge of physical power, and this goal-setting Get the Edge journal. And when you order now, you'll also receive this classic edition of Personal Power and a free issue of Power Talk, featuring conversations with the leading experts of our day. Now, Tony Robbins has been paid up to $125,000 for one day's speaking engagement. And he's received $1 million a year for his personal coaching contracts. But with Get the Edge, you can have Tony Robbins as your coach for just 4 easy payments of only $29.90 or one payment of $119.60. So go ahead, use our 30-day money-back guarantee and make this risk-free decision now. And receive 2 new issues of Power Talk for only $24.90 as a special club member when you order now. A service you can cancel at any time. Get the Edge and start benefiting from Tony's newest techniques now, used by some of the most successful people in the world. Discover the unlimited power we all have inside with Get the Edge. Call right now.
I'm just asking people not to believe. I don't care if they believe. Try it. Test it. You know, what if this really does work? It's the one thing that could have taken things to the next level. But hopefully they can look in our eyes or in the eyes of the people who've really gotten results and said, you know, maybe I ought to give it a try.
It's going to cause you to really think in a way you probably have never thought before. It's going to wake you up to decide and do what you love in your life.
Life is about learning skills, and he gives them to you. That's an edge.
I'll tell you what, he will get you up on your feet, and he will get you dancing, and he will get you believing that you are somebody. And he helped teach me that it started with me, to take that first step.
You can't afford not to buy these tapes. What they cost is nothing compared to the millions of dollars of information that you're getting back.
Why wouldn't you, if you identify with some of those things, at least try it? You've got nothing to lose.
It works. I mean, all it's important is that it gets through.
Tony taught me no excuses. You want to find the money, you find it. When you want to do it, you'll do it. Thank you, darling.
It's the moment you make a decision that all of life changes, and Get the Edge is full of moments, magic moments, where you get in touch with you, where you learn tools you've never known before that are the edge in getting you the advantage in life, and you do it.
This has been a paid presentation for Anthony Robbins' Get the Edge by Guthy Ranker.
The following is a paid advertisement for Time Life's music collection.
It was the dawn of a new decade, and everything seemed so right. We had our hopes, our dreams, and love songs we'll never forget.
I had a girl, Donna was her name.
You know, I really love that Ritchie Valens song. It takes me right back to some of the most romantic days of my life. Remember the senior prom? Going steady? Falling in love? You know, we're really lucky because we grew up with some of the greatest love songs of all time.
Put your head on my shoulder. Tonight you're mine completely.
It was a time when stars like the Shirelles, Paul Anka, Brenda Lee, Roy Orbison, the Everly Brothers, and Elvis. You see, they started recording a new kind of love song. They were rock and roll love songs with a sound and a beat all their own.
And darling, stand by me. Whoa, still of the night. Are you lonesome tonight? Only the lonely.
Hi, I'm Frankie Avalon. And I was lucky enough to be a part of a special time in rock and roll history when some of the greatest love songs ever were written and recorded. And now, with the help of my co-host, Liz McCraw. Hi, Liz.
Hi, Frankie.
We are going to bring back all of those great classic hits.
Frankie, those must have been incredible times. What was it like?
What was it like? It was like a dream come true. I had #1 hits. I loved going on American Bandstand. I even met Elvis. But most of all, I got to run around the beach making movies with beautiful girls like Annette.
Oh, I love Annette. And now, Frankie Avalon and I are going to take you back to one of the most romantic times in rock and roll history.
This is dedicated to the one I love.
Time Life Music presents the classic love songs of rock and roll. Join music legend Frankie Avalon and co-host Liz McCraw as they bring you the hits that changed pop music forever. By the stars who made them famous. 120 original recordings in the greatest love song collection in rock and roll history.
It was 1959 when one of my best friends, Bobby Darin, topped the charts with this unforgettable hit.
Every night I hope and pray a dream lover will come my way. A girl to hold in my arms and know the magic of her charms.
My one and only prayer is that someday you'll care. My hopes and my dream come true. My one and only you.
16 candles in my heart will glow.
Come with me, my love, to the sea of love.
Come to me, stay.
Rock and roll love songs became a special part of our lives, like this Everly Brothers hit.
Dream, 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 dream.
And who can forget this love song by a 17-year-old teenager who became a rock and roll legend?
I had a girl, Donna was her name. There goes my baby, moving on down the line. There's a moon out tonight.
And guess who had the most rock and roll love song hits of all time?
That's what you say.
Wow, isn't this great hearing all these hits? And they're all from the classic love songs of rock and roll collection.
We'll tell you how to order your own copy, delivered right to your door.
That's right, Liz, but first, let's get back to the music and one of my all-time favorite songs.
Venus, if you will, please send a little girl for me to thrill.
Who's sorry now? Who's sorry now?
On a day like today, we pass the time away. My prayer is to linger with you.
From the Platters to Johnny Mathis, our love songs were becoming classics.
It's not for me to say you love me. Many a tear has to fall.
Hey, remember how important your 45 record collection used to be? You'd put your name on every record. Then you'd take them to every party and you would play them until they wore out.
Well, now you can have your collection back again. but this time on great sounding CDs that never wear out.
I think you're awfully sweet. Why? Because I love you.
Hey, that young guy sounds pretty good.
Frankie, every song in the classic love songs of rock and roll collection sounds better than good, because they've all been digitally remastered from the original tapes. The sound is so clear, it's like you were sitting right there in the recording studio. So call your number on your screen now to listen to this collection on your own CD or cassette player. If it's not the best you've ever heard, Time Life Music will refund your money. No questions asked. Really, the collection's that good.
This is dedicated to the one I love.
For the first time ever, Time Life Music proudly presents the classic love songs of rock and roll. 120 of the greatest love songs in rock and roll history.
Put your head on my shoulder.
Tonight you're mine completely.
The Shirelles, Dion,
You give your love so sweetly.
Bobby Darin,
Every night I hope and pray a dream lover will come my way.
Roy Orbison, Connie Francis, the Everly Brothers, Elvis, the Flamingos.
Are the stars out tonight?
Every song in this classic collection is the original recording, all digitally mastered for the best sound ever.
Here he comes, that's Kathy's clown. And darling, stand by me.
You'll get all the classics, the songs we fell in love to, the songs we danced to, love songs we'll always remember, by stars we'll never forget.
Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Only the lonely.
Each album features historic photos of the stars, plus stories about their music. And it's all on 6 CDs. That's more than 5 hours of music.
Hey, Paula.
Plus, use your credit card and get this bonus album free.
Only you.
Slow Dancing Classics. 20 of the most romantic rock and roll love songs ever. Beautiful slow dancing songs from the biggest names of rock and roll. Dionne Warwick, The Temptations, Elvis Presley, and Percy Sledge. But wait, here's the best part. When you order by credit card, you'll get free postage and packing. That's right, Time Life will deliver the entire classic love songs of rock and roll collection plus your free bonus CD direct to your door. That's a total of 140 hits on 7 CDs. So remember, call the number on your screen now and order by credit card to get your free CD and free postage and packing. You'll get the entire classic love songs of rock and roll collection for just 4 easy monthly payments of $13.99 or a total of $55.96, plus your free CD and free postage and packing. Remember, classic love songs of rock and roll is not sold in stores, so don't wait. Call the number on your screen now.
I remember listening to these songs and dreaming about that one special guy that I had in my class and thinking maybe he would sing a song like that to me.
It brought back such wonderful memories of spending summers down the shore and walking on the boardwalk and just falling in love.
You know, you had an outlook that was bright about stuff, and the music kind of reflected all that.
It was a pretty innocent time, much more innocent, I think, than these days. It made me feel good.
I think it was a sweeter kind of a time. And when you listen to a classic love song, I think it just brings you back to feeling that, you know, it feels good.
Elvis, the Everly Brothers, Dion, the Drifters, Connie Francis, Roy Orbison, and so many more. They were legendary artists who recorded some of the greatest rock and roll love songs ever. And now they're all in one collection, the classic love songs of rock and roll.
Hi, I'm Liz McCraw with Frankie Avalon, one of America's best-loved entertainers. Frankie, let's move into the 60s.
The 60s, what great memories. JFK, Jackie, Camelot. It was the beginning of a new decade, and everything seemed so right.
We all loved Andy and Opie.
Don't forget Aunt Bee.
And in music, 16-year-old Brenda Lee had this #1 hit for 3 weeks in a row.
I'm sorry, so sorry. Please accept my apology.
Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight?
This is dedicated to the one I love. Here he comes, that's Kathy's clown.
Only the lonely know the heartaches I've been through.
You know, a good rock and roll love song isn't always a slow song. Just listen to this great Bobby V hit that was #1 for 3 weeks in a row.
Take good care of my baby. Now don't you ever make her cry.
I'm a walking in the rain. Tears are falling and I feel a pain. Wishing you were here by me to end this misery.
Girl, but don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me.
If you go, then I'll be blue, 'cause breaking up is hard to do.
In 1962, we fell in love with Bobby Vinton's first #1 hit.
Roses are red, my love, violets are blue.
And who can forget these great classic love songs that have truly stood the test of time?
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. At last, my love has come along. But darling, most of all, I love how you love me. When I fall in love.
You know, if you tried to put this collection together for yourself, it would take you forever, digging around record shops, yard sales, and even the internet, trying to find all these songs. And even if you were lucky enough to find them, you'd still have to buy the whole album and be stuck with lots of songs you don't really want. That's why Time Life Music has put your very favorite classic rock and roll love songs together in one special collection.
Stars in the sky.
These great love songs were so meaningful back then, and they still mean so much today. Now they're all captured in the classic love songs of rock and roll collection. Yours by just picking up the phone.
This is dedicated to the one I love.
For the first time ever, Time Life Music proudly presents the classic love songs of rock and roll. 120 of the greatest love songs in rock and roll history.
Put your head on my shoulder.
Tonight you're mine, completely.
The Shirelles, Dion,
You give your
Bobby Darin.
Every night I hope and pray a dream lover will come my way.
Roy Orbison, Connie Francis, the Everly Brothers, Elvis, the Flamingos.
Are the stars out tonight?
Every song in this classic collection is the original recording, all digitally mastered for the best sound ever.
Here he comes, that's Kathy's clown. And darling, stand by me.
You'll get all the classics, the songs we fell in love to, the songs we danced to, love songs we'll always remember, by stars we'll never forget.
Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Only the lonely.
Each album features historic photos of the stars, plus stories about their music. And it's all on 6 CDs. That's more than 5 hours of music. Plus, use your credit card and get this bonus album free.
Only you.
Slow Dancing Classics. 20 of the most romantic rock and roll love songs ever. Dance the night away with beautiful songs from the biggest names of rock and roll. Dionne Warwick, The Temptations, Elvis Presley, and Percy Sledge. But wait, here's the best part. When you order by credit card, you'll get free postage and packing. That's right, Time Life will deliver the entire classic love songs of rock and roll collection plus your free bonus CD direct to your door. That's a total of 140 hits on 7 CDs. So remember, call the number on your screen now and order by credit card to get your free CD and free postage and packing. You'll get the entire classic love songs of rock and roll collection for just 4 easy monthly payments of $13.99 or a total of $55.96, plus your free CD and free postage and packing. Remember, classic love songs of rock and roll is not sold in stores, so don't wait. Call the number on your screen now.
It's incredible. They've just picked the right tunes, the ones that hit home, the ones that you remember.
I think this is a great collection because it represents every type of love song of rock and roll.
As we moved through the early 60s, we weren't just growing up. We were trying to figure things out and still have some fun.
Dick Van Dyke and the Beverly Hillbillies were our favorite TV shows.
The Mustang was the coolest car.
And we fell in love with this great #1 hit.
She wore blue velvet.
That's why I'm leaving it up to you. You decide what you gonna do.
Hey, hey, Paula, I wanna marry you.
Hey, hey, Paul, I want to marry you too. Soldier boy, oh my little soldier boy.
Nothing you can say can tear me away from my guy.
By 1964, we were dancing to love songs with a new sound straight out of Motown.
Baby love, my baby love, I need you, oh how I need you.
And who said falling in love couldn't be fun with great songs like these?
He's so fine. Wish she were mine. Because we're going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. I will follow him wherever he may go.
Pretty woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman, the kind I like to meet. Cherry, cherry baby.
thinking and praying, planning and dreaming each night of his charms. Only love can break the heart.
It was a special time. Great memories and love songs we'll never forget.
I'll send you all my love every day in a letter, sealed with a kiss.
Time Life Music spent years assembling all these incredible songs by your favorite stars, unforgettable hits, and the first classic rock and roll love song collection ever. And remember, every song is the original recording, but it's not sold in stores. So make this phone call now for the Classic Love Songs of Rock and Roll collection. Try it for 30 full days. If you don't agree that it's one of the absolute best collections you've ever heard, send it back. Time Life Music will give you a complete refund. No questions asked.
You know, I've been around music all my life, and believe me, these hits truly are the classic love songs of rock and roll. That's why it's so great to have them all in one terrific collection.
Frankie, coming from you, that means a lot. Thanks for sharing all this great music with us.
Thank you, Liz. It really was a lot of fun. And thank you all for watching.
This is dedicated to the one I love.
For the first time ever, Time Life Music proudly presents the classic love songs of rock and roll. 120 of the greatest love songs in rock and roll history.
Put your head on my shoulder. Tonight you're mine completely.
The Shirelles, Dion,
You give your love so sweetly.
Bobby Darin,
Every night I hope and pray a dream lover will come my way.
Roy Orbison, Connie Francis, the Everly Brothers, Elvis, the Flamingos.
Are the stars out tonight?
Every song in this classic collection is the original recording, all digitally mastered for the best sound ever.
Here he comes, that's Kathy's clown. And darling, stand by me.
You'll get all the classics, the songs we fell in love to, the songs we danced to, love songs we'll always remember, by stars we'll never forget.
Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Only the lonely.
Each album features historic photos of the stars, plus stories about their music. And it's all on 6 CDs. That's more than 5 hours of music. Plus, use your credit card and get this bonus album free.
Only you.
Slow Dancing Classics. 20 of the most romantic rock and roll love songs ever. Beautiful slow dancing songs from the biggest names of rock and roll. Dionne Warwick, The Temptations, Elvis Presley, and Percy Sledge. But wait, here's the best part. When you order by credit card, you'll get free postage and packing. That's right, Time Life will deliver the entire classic love songs of rock and roll collection plus your free bonus CD direct to your door. That's a total of 140 hits on 7 CDs. So remember, call the number on your screen now and order by credit card to get your free CD and free postage and packing. You'll get the entire classic love songs of rock and roll collection for just 4 easy monthly payments of $13.99 or a total of $55.96, plus your free CD and free postage and packing. Remember, classic love songs of rock and roll is not sold in stores, so don't wait. Call the number on your screen now.
I would tell you to pick up the telephone and order the set if you really want
a fabulous collection of CDs that bring back so many happy memories.
You know, the fire's going in the fireplace and you've got a glass of wine and, you know, it takes you back to a different time.
Turn the lights down low and snuggle up with your sweetheart and listen to this collection.
Whether you live through this very special time like me, or you just love great music, this is one of the best, most enjoyable collections you'll ever hear. I'm really glad I could tell you about it.
For the first time ever, Time Life Music proudly presents the classic love songs of rock and roll. 120 of the greatest love songs in rock and roll history. Every song in this classic collection is the original recording, all digitally mastered for the best sound ever.
Here he comes, that's Kathy's clown. And darling, stand by me.
You'll get all the classics, the songs we fell in love to, the songs we danced to, love songs we'll always remember, by stars we'll never forget.
Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Only the lonely.
Each album features historic photos of the stars, plus stories about their music. And it's all on 6 CDs. That's more than 5 hours of music. Plus, use your credit card and get this bonus album free. Slow Dancing Classics. 20 of the most romantic rock and roll love songs ever. Beautiful slow dancing songs from the biggest names of rock and roll. Dionne Warwick, The Temptations, Elvis Presley, and Percy Sledge. But wait, here's the best part. When you order by credit card, you'll get free postage and packing. That's right, Time Life will deliver the entire classic love songs of rock and roll collection plus your free bonus CD direct to your door. That's a total of 140 hits on 7 CDs. So remember, call the number on your screen now and order by credit card to get your free CD and free postage and packing. You'll get the entire classic love songs of rock and roll collection for just 4 easy monthly payments of $13.99 or a total of $55.96, plus your free CD and free postage and packing. Remember, classic love songs of rock and roll is not sold in stores, so don't wait. Call the number on your screen now.
Having the original artists on these CDs is absolutely the best thing to happen.
For me, this collection has brought back a lot of feelings, good feelings that I had when I was younger, and we lose sight of so easily over time.
Get rid of your stress, put on your dancing shoes, and just enjoy. Relax and enjoy.
The preceding presentation was a paid advertisement for Time Life's music collection. The following is a paid advertisement for Time Life's music collection. It was a time of superstars, of country queens and urban cowboys, honky-tonk heroes and outlaws we'll never forget.
On the road again, just can't wait to get on the road again.
Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys.
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em. Hi, I'm Kenny Rogers. I've been singing country music for a long time. I was lucky. I came up in an era of great singers, artists like George Jones, Tammy Wynette, Conway Twitty, and of course my good friend, Dolly Parton.
Hello, darling. Nice to see you.
It's been a long time, you're just as lovely.
You know, the great country singers all have something in common. They can take a feeling or a story from life and make it real.
Well, I was born to coal miner's daughter. holler, Mama, he's crazy, crazy over me.
What classic songs. And now I'd like to introduce you to my good friend and my co-host, country music's favorite television personality, Lorianne Crook.
Thank you, Kenny. That's very kind. Great to work with you. And now I'm going to embarrass you, if I may. Let me tell you about this man. He has had such an incredible career. He's won so many awards. He's had hit records in 5 decades. Kenny, that is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's hard for me to believe as well, but I honestly believe it's because I've had such wonderful songs. You know, when an artist finds a great song and sings it well, you've really got something special.
And she believes in me. I'll never know just what she sees in me. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door.
Kenny, I have to admit to you, that is one of those songs that always makes me feel like crying.
Well, that's one of the things a great country song can do. So sit back and relax, because if you like great country music, you're about to hear some of the biggest and best hits ever.
For the first time ever, all the biggest stars and hits of country music are brought together. Time Life presents the Superstars of Country Collection.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Kenny, let's go all the way back to the 60s.
Yeah, the 60s was a time when music fans everywhere were discovering legends like Johnny Cash.
I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around a bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, a place where even squares can have a ball.
But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind.
D-I-V-O-R-C-E becomes final today.
By the early 70s, country artists were crossing over to the pop charts with unforgettable love songs like this Charlie Rich classic.
Hey, did you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world? You've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone.
I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime.
If you got a problem, don't care what it is, if you need a hand, I can assure you this, I can help.
Country music is famous for its sad songs, but it's also had some funny ones.
When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. Put all the money in and let it roll with you. When you're hot, you're hot.
Well, yes, they call him the street.
Look at that.
Fastest thing on 2P.
It was the dark of the moon on the 6th of June in a Kenworth pulling logs. Cab over Pete with a reefer on and a Jimmy hauling hogs.
In 1971, Freddie Hart seemed to come out of nowhere with this smash hit.
He's a lover,
So sexy looking.
satin sheets to lie on, satin pillows to cry on. Funny face, I love you. Funny face, I need you. My whole world's wrapped up in you.
And as I put my arms around you, I can tell you've never been this far before. Bum, bum, bum.
The 70s was a decade of great country love songs.
And one of the best was written by Chris Christopherson and sung by Sammy Smith.
Take the ribbon from my hair, shake it loose and let it fall.
And none of us will ever forget this Willie Nelson classic.
In twilight glow I see blue eyes crying in the rain.
What a great song. And after all these years, it still sounds so beautiful.
It does. You know, one of the best things about the Superstars of Country collection is that Time Life has digitally remastered every hit, so they all sound beautiful. Just listen to this classic by Ray Price.
Lay your head upon my pillow.
That sounds so wonderful. Now, just imagine 100 of the very best country songs all together in one collection. That's Time Life's Superstars of Country. And getting it is as easy as picking up the phone.
Time Life proudly presents the Superstars of Country collection. 100 unforgettable songs.
Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show, and you'll know what I mean. It's the season, like a rhinestone cowboy riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo.
You'll hear all your favorite stars. Loretta Lynn, Johnny Cash, Dolly Parton, George Jones, Alabama, Kenny Rogers, Merle Haggard, Charlie Rich.
And when we get behind closed doors, then she lets her hair hang down.
Every song in the Superstars of Country collection is the original hit recording, and every one has been digitally remastered for studio perfect sound.
I never promised you a rose garden.
You've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone.
You'll get all the classics, the great story songs, legendary groups, and unforgettable ballads from the 60s through to the 80s. 100 songs we'll never forget.
If we make it through December, everything's gonna be alright, I know. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run.
Every CD in the collection comes with complete liner notes and includes photos and stories about the artists and their music.
On the road again.
Willie Nelson.
Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Waylon Jennings.
Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, Waylon and Willie and the boys.
You could spend hours of time and hundreds of pounds trying to collect all the hits in the Superstars of Country collection. But call now and you can get the complete collection on 6 CDs for just 4 easy monthly payments of $12.49 or a total of $49.96.
Looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces.
But wait, when you call with your credit card, we'll send you a free bonus album, Classic Country Duets. You'll get 15 bonus Classic Country Duets.
No one in between.
Kenny and Dolly,
Hey, Louisiana woman,
Mississippi man.
Conway and Loretta.
can a Mississippi River.
That's an incredible total of 7 CDs, 115 hits of the greatest country collection ever.
He stopped loving her today. They placed a reef upon his door.
And here's the best part. Call the number on your screen now and Time Life will deliver Superstars of Country risk-free. If it's not the best collection you've ever heard, send it back and we'll refund your purchase price. There's no club to join and Time Life guarantees your satisfaction. Remember, this collection is not sold in stores, so order with your credit card and get Superstars of Country and your free collection of country duets.
My first thought when I read those titles on those CDs is this is the story of my life or my life history.
When I was listening to the collection, I would say, oh, well, this is my favorite CD. And then I'd put in the next one. I go, oh, no, this is my favorite CD.
If you like country music and you like different types of country music, get this CD.
Kenny, in the 70s, country music seemed to be more popular than ever.
You know, you're right. And no one created more new country fans than Dolly Parton.
Here you come again, just when I've begun to get myself together.
Hey, won't you play another somebody done somebody wrong song?
If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? The closer you get, oh yeah, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all.
The 70s was the outlaw era, and it was all started by two country legends, Waylon Jennings and Willie Nelson. One outlaw told the story of a battle between two fiddlers.
The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind and he was willing to make a deal.
Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. A woman done left and took all the reason I was working for. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars or drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such.
It was a time of great story songs, and one of the greatest storytellers of all was Kenny Rogers.
You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille, with 4 hungry children and a crop in the field.
I believe you really ought to know I love you. I honestly love you.
Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head. That didn't hurt.
Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by?
One of the decade's catchiest love songs came from the father-daughter team, the Kendalls.
Heaven's just a sin away, oh, just a sin away. I can't wait another day, I think I'm giving in.
Wasted days and wasted nights I have left for you behind.
Hello, darling. Nice to see you.
It's been a long time, you're just as lovely.
Any day now, I will hear you say goodbye, my love.
Step right up, come on in. If you'd like to take the grand tour.
And we'll never forget this classic by Crystal Gayle.
And don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes blue.
You know, Kenny, these songs really bring back so many wonderful memories. But I have to admit, I get awfully frustrated in the record stores trying to find all of these great hits. I have wasted so much time and money.
I know, but the good news is, now country fans don't have to waste their time or their money. Time Life has done all the work for us and brought together only the very best country hits from 3 decades in the Superstars of Country collection.
Remember back when love first found us, we'd go slipping out of town, and with love beneath the moonlight, on the blanket on the ground.
So call the number on your screen and listen to the Superstars of Country collection. If you don't absolutely love it, Time Life will refund every penny of your purchase price. No questions asked.
Time Life proudly presents the Superstars of Country collection. 100 unforgettable songs.
Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show, and you'll know what I mean. It's the season.
Even single in a double bed, thinking over things I wish I'd say.
Ooh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a better way.
You'll hear all your favorite stars. Loretta Lynn, Johnny Cash, Dolly Parton, George Jones, Alabama, Kenny Rogers, Merle Haggard, Charlie Rich.
And when we get behind closed doors, then she lets her hair hang down.
Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a long time, you're just as lovely.
Every song in the Superstars of Country collection is the original hit recording, and every one has been digitally remastered for studio perfect sound.
I never promised you a rose garden.
You'll get all the classics, the great story songs, legendary groups, and unforgettable ballads from the 60s through to the 80s. 100 songs we'll never forget.
If we make it through December, everything's gonna be alright, I know.
Every CD in the collection comes with complete liner notes and includes photos and stories about the artists and their music.
On the road again.
Willie Nelson.
Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Waylon Jennings.
Let's go to Luckenbach, Texas, Waylon and Willie and the boys.
You could spend hours of time and hundreds of pounds trying to collect all the hits in the Superstars of Country collection. But call now and you can get the complete collection on 6 CDs for just 4 easy monthly payments of $12.49 or a total of $49.96.
Love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces.
But wait, when you call with your credit card, we'll send you a free bonus album, Classic Country Duets. You'll get 15 bonus classic country duets.
No one in between.
Kenny and Dolly.
Hey, Louisiana woman.
Mississippi man.
Conway and Loretta. That's an incredible total of 7 CDs. 115 hits of the greatest country collection ever.
And she believes in me. I'll never know just what she sees in me.
And here's the best part. Call the number on your screen now and Time Life will deliver Superstars of Country risk-free. If it's not the best collection you've ever heard, send it back and we'll refund your purchase price. There's no club to join and Time Life guarantees your satisfaction. Remember, this collection is not sold in stores, so order with your credit card and get Superstars of Country and your free collection of country duets.
We've got tonight.
So many songs in here that bring back so many great memories that just make my day.
It just seemed like every single song was like my favorite. Going back to 60s and 70s, just the great country music that came out of that time period. There's just so much.
If you listen to this whole collection, you would know what country music in America is.
Every period of country music has its own legends.
And one of the greatest in the 70s and 80s was the unforgettable Ronnie Milsap.
Well, you can walk out on me tonight. If you think that it ain't feeling right, but darling, there ain't no getting over me.
This was the era of the urban cowboy.
And there were so many songs that made you just want to get out there on the dance floor.
Houston, Houston means that I'm one day closer to you. 'Cause I love the rainy night. Yeah, I love the rainy night. Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm.
Where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou.
You know, Kenny, country music has brought us so many wonderful singers.
Boy, that is so true. And one of the best was Anne Murray.
Could I have this dance for the rest of my life?
Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Just taste my cheek before you leave me, baby. Mama, he's crazy, crazy over me. I wanna tell you all a story about a Harper Valley widowed wife.
If you got a problem, don't care what it is. If you need a hand, I can assure you this. I can help. Lock me away, side of your love. Throw away the key. I'm guilty of love in the first degree.
There have always been country artists with a very special touch with love songs.
Lady,
Kenny Rogers,
I'm your knight in shining armor, and I love you.
and of course, Willie Nelson.
But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind.
Kenny, I can't believe all the great country hits we're hearing.
And you know what's really unbelievable is that for the first time, all these hits are together in one collection. It's called the Superstars of Country. And believe me, that's what it's all about.
Oh, you'll hear legends like Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard, Loretta Lynn, and Willie Nelson. And you'll enjoy country's greatest singers like George Jones, Dolly Parton, Tammy Wynette, and of course, Kenny Rogers.
And let's not forget great 80s artists like Alabama, Ronnie Milsap, The Judds. They're all here. The Superstars of Country is simply the best collection I've ever heard. And this is your chance to bring this music into your life.
But don't go looking for the Superstars of Country collection in stores. You're not going to find it because it's only available through this special offer. One phone call and the Superstars of Country collection is on its way. Listen to it in your home. If this isn't the best collection you've ever owned, simply send it back and Time Life will refund your money. No questions asked. So don't wait. Call now.
Time Life proudly presents the Superstars of Country collection. 100 unforgettable songs.
Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show. And you'll know what I mean. It's the season, like a rhinestone cowboy, riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo.
You'll hear all your favorite stars. Loretta Lynn, Johnny Cash, Dolly Parton, George Jones, Alabama, Kenny Rogers, Merle Haggard, Charlie Rich.
And when we get behind closed doors, then she lets her hair hang down.
Take the ribbon from my hair, shake it loose and let it fall.
Every song in the Superstars of Country collection is the original hit recording, and every one has been digitally remastered for studio perfect sound.
I never promised you a rose garden. Heaven's just a sin away, oh, just a sin away. I can't wait another day, I think I'm giving in.
You'll get all the classics, the great story songs, legendary groups and unforgettable ballads from the 60s through to the 80s. 100 songs we'll never forget.
If we make it through December, everything's gonna be alright, I know.
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run.
Every CD in the collection comes with complete liner notes and includes photos and stories about the artists and their music.
On the road again.
Willie Nelson.
Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Waylon Jennings.
Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, with Waylon and Willie and the boys.
You could spend hours of time and hundreds of pounds trying to collect all the hits in the Superstars of Country collection. But call now and you can get the complete collection on 6 CDs for just 4 easy monthly payments of $12.49 or a total of $49.96.
Looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces.
But wait, when you call with your credit card, we'll send you a free bonus album, Classic Country Duets. You'll get 15 bonus Classic Country Duets.
No one in between.
Kenny and Dolly.
Hey, Louisiana woman,
Mississippi man.
Conway and Loretta.
Mississippi.
That's an incredible total of 7 CDs, 115 hits of the greatest country collection ever.
He stopped loving her today. They placed a reef upon his door.
And here's the best part. Call the number on your screen now and Time Life will deliver Superstars of Country risk-free. If it's not the best collection you've ever heard, send it back and we'll refund your purchase price. There's no club to join and Time Life guarantees your satisfaction. Remember, this collection is not sold in stores, so order with your credit card and get Superstars of Country and your free collection of country duets.
I just couldn't believe what a complete package that it was. I mean, you name the song and it's on there.
This stuff is what you call country music. I mean, if it's what you grew up on or if you're into what's called the classic country, this is what you want.
You can't get better. They're the Hall of Famers, and they'll go down in history as being the greatest.
I've had a wonderful time sharing all this great country music with you. Superstars of Country is an amazing collection, and I know you're going to love it. I'm Kenny Rogers. Enjoy the music.
The preceding was a paid advertisement for Time Life's